Hey everybody, and welcome to Hodl and Shill. This is going to be the first of many videos. So I'm going to work a little bit backwards. I'm going to be going over what I'll be doing, but tomorrow's my birthday, and I decided that it's time for me to branch out and not be so intimidated by just getting in front of the camera and sharing what I know. And so that's exactly what we're going to do here. With this video series, we're going to be covering Bitsgap, and we're going to cover everything that I know about Bitsgap, and I'll be doing a follow along with everything that is going on with the bots that I'm running. In another video, I'm going to work backwards. The reason that I'm doing this, just so you guys know, is tomorrow's my birthday, and I've decided that I'm going to commit to actually doing this. And I've talked about it forever. I've talked about wanting to do it, and so now I'm just going to do it. And so I decided that today, the day before my birthday, I made myself excuses all day and said I'm gonna wait until tomorrow because it's my birthday and I'm gonna start on my birthday. And much like a diet, I decided, everybody says, oh, I'm going to start my diet on Monday so I can cheat through the weekend. I decided today's the day, I'm going to just start it. So what I'm going to be doing is going to be going over my results on Bitsgap since I've been running it. And then I'm going to do a follow along from here on out. And every day I'll go over my stats and how much I've grown, what I've learned, what I've lost, things like that. And so we'll learn backwards, but I did want to just get this started. So I think you can see my screen already. And so this is Bitsgap, and like I said, we will work backwards, but just so you know, Bitsgap is an automated trading platform. Basically, it's a grid bot, and it basically takes these lines that you see on the chart, and it trades automatically. It'll trade cryptocurrencies from different exchanges on up to 30 different ones, and it'll trade within these grid lines for me. So right now the market's down. Bitcoin is at 56,000. I think it's actually going to go back down to the maybe 52, 53 range. We'll see before we rocket back up. But anyway, so there's some red. This has been all the way up to 30%, and then with the market going down, it's gone a little lower. But let me just briefly explain what Bitsgap does and what these grid bots do. So I'm going to take my top bot that we see here, and I'm going to show you the chart and zoom out. Okay, this gives you a really good picture of what this is. So Bitsgap got listed on Coinbase when I started this, and that's exactly where this is running. And when it got listed, it ran all the way up to $4.99. And then did like most things do when they get listed on a new exchange, it dumped, and it dumped all the way down to 3 cents. And that is when I started this. So 1 month and 6 days ago, this is my longest running bot so far. And that's exactly what I did. I started this on the day that it actually tanked. So we got down into the 3 cent range, and that's when I started. And you can see exactly what this bot does. So it's very, very simple. We don't have to overthink the strategy at all. It's basically buy low and sell high within a certain range. So you can see here exactly what it does. So you can see it sold down here, and it's buying and selling, and it just keeps doing that over and over, and it follows the chart. Well, it continues to do that within a certain level. So I'm running 20 grids, which means 20 lines across the chart, and they are an average of 4%. 4.71% is the step. So that means that between these lines is a 4% move. So every 4%, it's buying and selling, every 4% move. Okay, so you can actually see exactly what it's done. Now, to give you an idea, this bot is the profit is $832 for the month. So that's 70% total. I've averaged 1.9% a day, and that's 1.9% a day for 1 month and 6 days. So you can see the potential here, obviously with compounding. This is huge, and so I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to let this continue to run. But so you can see, I started it with $1,000, and here we are. So this is pretty amazing. You can look at the stats here, and you can actually get a breakdown of what it's done per day, which is really cool. So you can see there's been no red days, and the reason why is because it actually even makes money on the way down, which you can see on the chart. So it's not really just only making money on the rise, it's also making money on the way down, which is amazing because you're keeping your money working for you. And that's what I really like about this bot is instead of just leaving my money sitting there, I don't really have to think about it. I could just let it do its trading, and it's working. It's working out really well, as you can see. So I think this is actually the top performing one. Let's actually go by bot profit and make sure. Yes. So JSMY, Jasmine is what I call it. That's been my top performer. Next on KuCoin, we have Elon, and this is a dog coin, and it's actually done 71% as of right now. So this is actually doing more per day. So I guess if we break it down by the day, it actually fluctuates. So we'll go like this, and you can see it's done 203 trades, but it's actually made $359 for the last in the last 30 days and 8 hours. So another good one that I'll probably leave running and just let it keep doing its thing. So that's a total profit of 71%, which is amazing. And then next you can see we have Shiba for Shiba Inu, and this is running on Coinbase. This has actually done 30% for the month and almost 1% a day for 1 month and 6 days. So not terrible, not as good as the others, but not terrible. And right now, just let me cover this. Right now, there's a contest going for high frequency trading, which is basically running 180 grids. I'll show you guys. So right now I'm ranking 466, and I think this is going to be fun to track and see if I can make it any higher than this. But so right now I'm 466 out of 1744. And let me show you the best performing bot that is a high frequency bot. It's a Scalper. So this is going to give you a really good idea of what the Scalper does. Let's see. Is it pulling up my chart? Okay, it's not pulling up the chart for some reason. Let me refresh. All right, let's see. CRO. So the reason that I chose this is because the news came out that Crypto.com is taking over the Staples Center and going to become Crypto.com Arena. Okay, here, perfect, to load it up. And so I decided that this would be a really good time to run this Scalper. And so a Scalper is running 100. In this case, it's running 130. So it's usually between it starts trying to run 180. And it's running 180 grids. So you can see that it's basically, what is the grid step? So every 0.09% of a move, it's making a trade. So you can see when I zoom out, look at all those trades. To give you an idea, in the past day, 1 day and 8 hours, so a day and a half, not even, we've done 11,138 trades. And right now I am, because of the money dipping, it's out of USDT, and so that's why it says funds. But can you imagine? I mean, that is 11,000 trades. I have not touched it. It has just done 11,000 trades on its own. And you can see here the performance over the last day, which is pretty amazing. So this is what I'm actually running. These scalpers are what I'm running for the contest, and that is actually the best performer so far. So when you look, I mean, it's 4%, which is not that much. It's made 15 bucks. It is profitable, which is obviously helpful. And then that actually just, my idea with these is just to let them run and see if I can get any of this $27,000 prize pool. And this is actually continuing to climb as people come in. And we'll see what we can do with that. So we'll be tracking this daily when I make these videos. All right, and so that's basically the idea here. What I'm going to be doing every day is I'm going to be showing you guys the profit and or loss, and we're going to just make this something that we can all learn together from and track this as we go. And then if you guys want, you can start your own. I will work backwards, and I'll show you guys my settings one day, how I choose different pairs and things like that. We'll go over all of that. I am going to, something cool that they do, you can hit share here, and I will share the performance of all of these bots. So I'll put a link in the comments or in the description of this video, and you can click that, and you can actually see the performance of my bots at any given moment by clicking this link. So I will put that in the description there. But yeah, that's basically it. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.